Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jenna Zellers, and I have something really awesome that I am going to share with you today. And I want you to just really pay attention and then practice this exercise over and over and over. You'll get really good at it and it will change your life. So, have you ever been at a crossroads and you didn't know which decision to take? You didn't know if you should go down that way or you should go that way, if you should pick option A or you should pick option B or C or D, and you were just stuck and you wish that you could look into the future and see where that decision would take you, and you have conflicting thoughts up here in your head versus what's going on in your gut, and really you are just at a loss for making a decision. Well, I want to tell you that you're in luck, because I have learned, I did not make this up, I have learned from one of my mentors and chiropractors how to do this exercise to make your decision making life-changing. I promise you, if you do this, it works. You can practice it on silly things you already know the answer to. But I want to teach you how you can actually use your breath as a truth detector, as a litmus paper, as a way to figure out which decision that you need to make. It's really simple. I promise. It's not crazy. It might sound crazy at first, but just trust me, it works. So let's just try this real quick using our name as an example. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up with a fake name. I'm going to use Sally, for example. And then I'm going to use my real name, Jenna. So I'm going to do this exercise first using Sally's name and then using my name. And all you're going to do is you're going to think about your answer, okay? You're going to think about that option. So I'm going to use Sally. I'm going to think about Sally's name, and I'm going to say, my name is Sally. I'm going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and I'm going to feel and I'm going to pay attention to how I'm breathing. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my name. So you can pause the video and try it for yourself. Your name, Sally's name, or someone else's name, and your name. So ready? My name is Sally. My name is Sally. Okay, so I breathed all the way in and all the way out. And I did it twice just to kind of feel what it feels like. And then I'm going to do it with my name. My name is Jenna. My name is Jenna. My name is Jenna. And if you pay attention to option A and option B, when you speak the truth and when you are thinking of the truth, your body is more relaxed. Your breath is more at ease. Your breath can be more full and relaxed than when you do option A. When you do option A, there's tension, there's restriction. You can't get the breath all the way down into your belly. When you do option A, you can feel all the way down to your belly. You can feel it expanding and opening up and relaxed. Your shoulders can raise. When you choose the answer that is not true and not aligned with your truth, there will be restriction. There will be tightness. You will feel the difference. So I want you to pause this video and try it with your name, and then I'm going to come back to you with some more examples that you can use this with. Okay? Have you tried it? Have you used your breath? Have you tried your name, someone else's name, and your name? And you actually feel the difference. You have to consciously think, someone else's name, take a breath. Your name, take a breath. Which one feels easier? If you don't feel this right away, don't think it doesn't work. I promise you, keep paying attention to your breath. There will be subtle differences. And if you've never paid attention to your breath before, doing this for the first time might be challenging, but I promise this exercise works. So I want you to keep practicing with other things that you know to be false versus true, okay? So like when you're driving home from work or driving home from the grocery store, and you know which way you should turn to go home, but when you're at a stop sign, I want you to think, if you're supposed to turn left, I want you to think about turning left and how that will take you home, and I want you to breathe. And then I want you to think about turning right and how that will take you away from home. And I want you to take a breath and feel the differences. Feel how the true way of getting home actually lets you breathe better and deeper, and there's more ease. And the false option, there's more tension. You can feel it in your shoulders. You can feel you cannot breathe as full. Think of your breath as going up and wide, okay? And the more true and aligned your option that you're thinking about is, the more your breath will expand up, down, and wide. And the more false that option is, the more out of alignment it is with your truth, that breath will be narrowed and constricted and enclosed. So just practice it, I promise. So now that you know how to tell the difference between true and false, because you actually know the answer, I want you to tune it in with your soul first. And then I want you to start practicing this exercise with things that you have decisions to make about. You can do this if you're on the fence about wanting to have a baby. You can do this if you're on the fence about quitting your job. You can do this if you're on the fence about having a difficult conversation with a loved one. You can do this if you're not sure if you should spend $100 on something that you really want. Ask yourself, ask deep down inside, is it worth it? Then if it works for $100, it might work for $1,000. You can ask yourself questions that you want to know the answer to if they align with your true purpose, your soul's purpose, if they are aligned with your calling, if they are in line with your truth. And when you're on the fence about something, it just means that you can't decide between your brain and your gut. And there is a difference. And I promise you, every time I have listened to my brain and the thoughts that I have in my head over what my gut and my soul truly want and need, I've been wrong every time. But when I really pay attention to my gut and when I tune in to what my body truly wants, what my soul really wants, the decisions I make never ever let me down. I promise you, if you try this exercise and you start implementing it, it'll become a habit. You'll start doing it just like I do every single day when you have tough decisions to make. And you can do it in like 10 seconds, I promise you. Sometimes at the beginning, it might take a little bit longer just so you can really get clear on your breath and really pay attention to what good versus bad feels like when you breathe. And I'll tell you also, when you get stuck and you're thinking of option A and you're thinking of option B, and you can't really tell the difference between the good breath and the bad breath, like they feel kind of equal, or they both feel bad, or they both feel really good, then just remember that's a yellow light. That means you don't have to make a decision right now. Wait. Keep waiting until the answer and the truth is very, very clear. That's what I've done. It's worked for me. So I hope you enjoy this exercise. And check out my website. I have some more really cool things that I can offer you to help you pursue your potential. And I believe when we know and we can be really clear on what our body truly wants, when we can pay attention to our gut and our soul urges, then we will have balance and happiness and success and joy and peace and clarity. We will get all of those things, but we first have to pay attention within. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks.